Hi, everyone. Good evening. How are you today? Welcome to the first live state of the channel address. I'm going to keep this as short as I can. I'm not going to keep you up all day, talking to me or whatever. But I'm just here to get to know you and so that you can get to know me better. First, I want to start with thanking my subscribers. I definitely have benefited from you guys. My subscribers have stepped up this past week since we heard about the whole YouTube changes and things like that. People have really put in some work on videos this week. I swear they have. We've been busy watching some YouTube. With that said, I want to discuss that a little bit because a small channel, that's basically what came to me. And the very first thought I had was I got a little bit deflated about the new monetizing thing. It's like, oh, well, I wasn't even close to even like when this thing went down, I had 20 subscribers and like 600 hours of viewing time. So I wasn't even close to that, but I felt like I was making steady progress and I was soon going to be able to be monetized again because I had previously had a monetized channel. And then when I went back on YouTube, all of a sudden I couldn't monetize anymore, which is fine because, it makes a lot of sense. But now that it's pushed up to greater, like to me, 1,000 subscribers seems like a whole lot. I don't imagine that happening. Like it hadn't been in my mind's eye. But this week, people have been turning up and supporting, and I feel like, well, yeah, maybe by the end of next year, I'll have my my 1,000 subscribers, and that's a pretty good feeling. I have gone up from 20 to 37 subscribers in 4 days. I'm sure that that's not like super speedy, fast growth. I mean, I could probably get more subscribers than that. But my watch time, my hours have gone from 600 to almost 2,000 not hours, but watch minutes, which is great. I have only been on YouTube on this particular channel for 2 months, since November 1st. And I'm thinking I'm growing pretty steadily, and that's a pretty decent growth. And I'm glad that I'm here, and see, my minutes were like at 1,237 last time I checked, but ever since then it's been like 300 or so watch minutes. So I'm doing pretty good for just starting. I feel like I'm doing okay. And I'm just gonna keep making videos. That's all that's gonna happen. I'm just gonna keep making the videos because there's no reason for me to stop. I didn't begin doing this on YouTube so I can monetize from Google because I know it doesn't pay a whole lot. I started doing this because I have degrees in media and I haven't found a position to work in the media. So I decided to make my own media and just work in my field, not because I want to make money from it. So, I do want to make, who are we kidding? We do all want to make money from what we love, you know, and our passion. This is just part of my passion, and I want to grow in it and learn so much about it. So I decided this year that there was no more time that I was going to waste, so that I decided I'm going to make it happen. I'm going to be in the media. I'm going to be the media, and that is all. I don't care what Google, if they want to pay me or not. Because if I love it and if I do it, the money will follow. Because if I do it and I get so good at it, somebody's going to notice something somewhere. And then things will be popping. And I mean, if you're here, you're watching, right? So that's all about that. Anyway, here's the thing. I started this vlog, like I said, 2 months ago, and I started it mainly as a DIY channel because I had heard that you want a niche and whatever. And I had been doing things around my house and realized that, oh, wait a minute. I'm doing these things. I could probably put this on YouTube and people will watch it and want to learn what I'm doing. Like my DIY, what's it called? It's a vanity. It's a vanity. I did it with my girl, I can't even think. I did it with a bookshelf that fell off the wall. And I was like, well, I should just go ahead and put this on YouTube. Why not? And so I decided, yeah, this channel is a DIY channel. But I realized also, because we're going to keep it honest right now, I am a very low income person. And I mean very low income, where I barely make enough money to put the roof over me and my children's heads. And I have 3 children, one of whom is a teenager, and one of whom is getting ready to be a teenager. So they eat me out of house and home. So I live off of my several incomes that I make. I don't keep my pots in one. So this whole Google thing, it's just one iron that fell through until I can make through it. Because I've got other things brewing all the time. You gotta be a hustler. You gotta hustle when you're living by yourself, and you gotta support growing families and things like that. You gotta keep your hustle on, and you gotta keep hustling, and that's all I'm doing. And so, but still, what I'm doing in something other than what I'm passionate about. And I'm low income. Getting back to what I was talking about, though, is that I couldn't afford to be a DIYer for too long. Sure, I was already doing those projects, but there had to be something else I had to bring to you, because otherwise I wasn't going to be able to be consistent with you. So I started vlogging. I started vlogging my Monday through Thursday, and then my Friday through Monday. And that worked for a while, as I put my weekend vlogs on the Monday and my weekday vlogs on the Friday. It worked out great. Gosh, my nose is like itching for no reason. It worked out just fine for a while. But then I spent so much time editing, and I just thought, and I also spent a lot of time at work where I couldn't take you with me. So it was like, we're really not making any progress. You're still not really getting to know me, because you can't take me. I can't take you to work with me where I work with little kids, because you can't look at them kids. And I can't take you to the other job. I did take you to that one job, but I was by myself. And, it can't happen. Like, I sit there by myself, and then what do you do? I can't, it was boring. And all the parts that were interesting was when I could sit down and talk to you one-on-one. And that's when I began to do the deep thoughts. And with that, I decided to do Vlogmas at the same time. And with Vlogmas, what helped with Vlogmas, it just made me better. And it made me have to create something every day, do something creatively. And Vlogmas totally fixed in my head what I should do. When I did the story time with Quentin, my youngest, it gave me the idea, maybe I should do little readings and stuff like that. Read With Me Fridays was born. And so I have the vlogging Mondays, DIY Wednesdays, and blogging Fridays. And if you tweet at me at SK Allen Author, underscore. You got to put an underscore, SK Allen underscore author, with the hashtags Vlogging Monday, for any questions you have that is about me that you want me to like address. That's cool. DIY Wednesdays, anything that you think I may be able to do with my low income, because you know it can't be over like 60 bucks, because otherwise it's just not gonna work for me. And hashtag read with me Fridays, and that way I can, you know, it'll give me ideas of what to do. And that's basically the format of my show, how it's changed, how it's evolved. So my most popular day right now is actually Friday, because Friday we get to read and do fun things. So what's coming up though is, for DIYs, I'm gonna make a vision board with you guys. I'm gonna clean out my stupid laundry room because it's like ridiculous in there, and maybe build that island that I wanted to. We're definitely gonna build my daughter a bed. Glad she's not watching, and she doesn't watch my channel anyway, so it's all good. She ain't gonna know I'm building her a bed for her birthday, which is on next Monday, not tomorrow, but the Monday after. And for her birthday on Vlogging Monday, I am actually going to post a reaction video to BTS, because she is obsessed with BTS and she couldn't stop talking. So it's basically just her talking and me just reacting to her talking, even though we have the videos that I'm watching on BTS. It's going to be interesting. That's going to be fun. I also have for Vlogging Monday a dance video that I want to do. I want to learn a dance to a song. I show you I can dance. I know I'm an old lady. I'm going to destroy some of the most popular songs of the day just by dancing for you. And what else? For books, I'm going to find some fun books. I'm going to talk about some fun books that I have read to my kids and find the other kids at the library really enjoy. My favorite children's books. There are some other things maybe about, because I'm a big fan fiction person. I'm going to talk about, and I'm going to talk about my ships in these fan fictions, because, you know, ship wars are real. They are so real. I will show you my fanfic. There's so many things. Like my board has like 22 big ideas on the board. So it's going to be pretty decent. And that's basically all the state of the channel, where it was, where it is, and where it's going to be. So as I was saying, what just happened? Oh, okay. Ooh, for a second there, I was confused. I was confused. My bad. Reason, um, I I don't know. It was going anyway. I'm on a call, people. Don't bother me. Anyway, um, what else? What else do I have for you? Yeah, that's it. I'm gonna do the new YouTuber tag, because I'm a new YouTuber, like really, really new, like so new. So I never did this, and I didn't even know this existed. I didn't know these many tags. Maybe I'll do a lot of tags too. Maybe during these live videos that I have with you. So the new YouTuber tags, I've got 15 questions that I'm gonna answer. Okay, so number one, what is your name? My name is Shayla. Most people call me Shay. What is Shayla? So musical. It actually means musical or beautiful girl or whatever. Where are you from? Originally, I was born in Panama City, Panama. So my first language is Spanish. So every once in a while you'll hear a little accent and things like that. But yeah, I'm from Panama, and right now I live in the suburbs of DC. I actually live 40 minutes south of DC in Virginia, and I have lived here for 20, how old am I? Oh gosh, 30 years with a few breaks here and there. Like I lived in Arizona for like 8 months and San Diego for 3 years, which I loved. And I really, really want to get back to Southern California because I'm a Southern California type of girl. I do not like the cold. This winter has been horrible. Okay, so I am 5'7" to round it out. I'm not quite there, but I'm not 5'6" either. How many siblings do I have? I have 3 half siblings and 1 step sibling. So I have 1 sister who is a scientist and lives in, where does she live? She lives in Philadelphia. And I have 2 brothers, one who is a pre-med at Baltimore, and the other one who I don't know what he does because they're my father's children, and for some reason we're a little bit disconnected. But the closer one to me is my sister, and she's the one I'm probably going to talk about most of the time. My step sibling, which I still consider her a sibling, but I don't think she does. I'm kind of sad, but you know, she's really cool, and she's a OR nurse somewhere in Maryland or something. But yeah, I have that many siblings, but I've only really lived with the one, my sister, my brilliant scientist sister. She used to work at Johns Hopkins. She does neurosciences, and she's just brilliant. And if she's even gonna watch this video later, she's gonna be like, oh, stop talking about me. So I'm gonna stop right there. She is very like social media phobic. She does not like it. Is this your first channel? It is not my first channel. It is my second channel. My first channel I started in 2007. Yeah, that was the year my daughter was born. So yeah, I started it 2007. So essentially I've been on YouTube for 10 years. There are personal videos of my children on the YouTubes with my children dancing and whatnot and my car acting up. It is, yeah, it's SK Allen or something. I don't know, Alan Mac or something. I don't know how to tell you how to get there, but that's my other channel. And it evolved into something that I would put my homework assignments on. So there are really beautiful pieces on that channel now. But before, it was just my personal YouTube channel, and I used to post things at random. So I've been on YouTube for 10 years. And this channel is just the one that's purposely made for the viewer in mind. What is my channel about? I already covered that, so I'm not even going to answer it. Why should you why should anyone subscribe to your channel? You should subscribe to my channel if you love books, if you love DIY on the cheap, if you got some ideas or want to get new ideas on the DIY, and if you just like to talk to somebody or hang out and wonder things with an old lady like me. I'm 40 years old, so sometimes we have really interesting things to say. I've learned to know that old people kind of have good things to say. And I love talking to older people. And I learned that teenagers, for the most part, like talking to me for some reason. Maybe because I'm old. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, so you should subscribe if that's something that appeals to you. This is not really a family vlog because I try to keep my babies out of it, but every once in a while they join me and stuff because it just is what it is. Okay, so where do you see yourself and your YouTube channel in 5 years? I haven't thought that far ahead. I'm just trying to make sure I give you good things now, but I have goals. I have goals. I want to be able to do what I love to do. And so if I can in 5 years be doing something that I love and just traveling the world and posting, I really just want to do a travel channel because really that's my thing. I want to vlog travels and eat food. That's all I want to do. But I probably have to start another channel for that. But that's beside the point. Right now, with this channel, I just want to keep enjoying you and getting to know you and maybe make a living from it. Maybe not. It looks like it will take me 5 years to get on that Google thing, but there are other ways to monetize. And that's all about that. Let's see what else. What inspired you to start making videos? I am an author. I like to tell stories. And I went and I got my first master's degree as a screenwriter. So I always resented the fact that I hadn't been able to get into the industry, but that was an excuse I made for myself because truthfully, YouTube was around. I could have done that and put it in there. Like, actually, I had been planning to make my thesis into a web series, just chop up the first episode into like, I don't know, 5-minute blocks and just put it out on YouTube. But I also wanted to animate it because my video was a superhero. I mean, my thing was a superhero thing, and I was a screenwriter. I was not a film major or anything. I didn't know how to put all of that stuff together. So I kind of I didn't drop it, but I put it in the back burner until I was able to do it. But it always stuck in my mind, and I regretted it. And it was always in the back of my head, like, I need to get back on YouTube and actually do something with this. And so I said, I'm going to start writing myself some scripts and just putting them on YouTube and things like that. But that takes time, and I need to like be at home and stuff to be able to do that because I'm always at work. I am not able to sit down and pen a good script. And I do have a Patreon account, just to say, that's basically all I would use Patreon for, is for the ability to not be at work all the time so that I could sit down and pen some really good stories. I'm a storyteller, and I want to keep telling stories and on YouTube. And that is all. Who are some of your favorite YouTubers? Oh, I have found so many really cool YouTubers by just wanting to add views to their channels. Like, there are so many new YouTubers that are just amazing. Love Simmers. All the Simmers, like if I find someone that does a really good Let's Play, I'll sit there and I'll watch the whole Let's Play. The one I watched this weekend, her name, I don't remember her name, but she was really, really good. And the only thing I had was that I couldn't hear what she was saying, but she was good. And I found one today. Her name is Megan Bowman, and she's in Korea. She's a Black woman in Korea. And she is so similar to my daughter. Like, my daughter is in love with Korean music right now, BTS being one of them, but it's not just BTS. It's Top Dog and somebody called Bam Bam or something. And she's just entrenched in that Korean culture, and she's very, very light skinned, just like Megan Bowman. And it always, like, what Megan was telling me was something that my daughter would tell me all the time about how people think she's mixed or whatever. But she's living it all the way over there in Korea. And I just found her amusing. I loved her today. My very favorite, and I don't know, I mean, y'all can agree if you want to, but is Lily Singh, Superwoman. God, she's a boss. I love her. And Amy Schmittauer, or hold up, no, not Schmittauer. It's Amy Landino. My bad, Amy. But Amy Landino, who told me to live stream today, which I'm doing it. So she's one of my favorites. Totally loving Phil DeFranco. Yeah, right? Philip DeFranco. I just discovered him because all these YouTubers were talking about him. And I'm like, this guy, see what he's all about. And I love getting news from him because I don't have TV in my house. So he's my little bit of news every day. I used to love SourceFed so much, and the Fine Brothers, and Lisa Koshy, because come on, who doesn't know who she is right now? Okay. And I'm just finding so many that are just lovely, great people, and I'm happy with them. What does my username mean? It's pretty clear. Shay makes it happen. Basically, I'm making my broadcast dreams happen. I'm making my YouTube dreams happen, and that's that. The best thing about YouTube is that the content that you create is your own. No network owns it. So you can really be creative and put in all of you into your work, and it's yours. It's not Google's. It's not anybody's but yours. And I love that. I love that you don't have to wait for somebody else to say, okay, your show's a go, because you have a way to get it out there. And that's what I had to get on the mindset on. I mean, I'm old, so I'm a little bit old school in the fact that you got to get a job. But I'm also coming to this realization that I can't be that way, because I'm never going to get there if I'm waiting for it to happen. My resume apparently is not impressive enough for anybody. So that's okay. It's all good. I'm okay with that, because I'm going to make it happen for myself. So Shay makes it happen. What's the worst thing about YouTube? That there's so many of us. And okay, so I'm going to get real with you right now. I am a Black woman. Yes. I'm a Latina. Yes. If there are any group of people in this world that are not paid as much attention to, are those people of the minority. Black, Asian, Latinos, women. Well, some women got some, and some Asian women got some. but it's still not a very popular thing. And you've got to act, I don't know what, or do, or stay on a topic that is not the norm. But YouTube is not very good at putting in front of me people that I identify with. They put in all I see on the home page or the trending page are people that are male and white and affluent. So I don't see anybody like me unless I go searching for them. And that means that nobody's going to find me unless they're come looking for me. Or unless I go live and people see, oh, live streaming, let's see what's going on. And they come for me. Otherwise, it just doesn't happen. What are your goals when it comes to YouTube? My goals are just to keep creating. Right now, that's all I see myself doing is creating, and then maybe create and just do the creating and let go of all of my other jobs that seem to be tying me to one spot where I can't move accordingly to what God has put in my heart to do. Any advice for new YouTubers? Advice? I am a new YouTuber, so advice, all I can say is be consistent. Like, seriously, just start doing what you love, and then just start. Don't even think about it. Just start. Get yourself together and start. Don't worry about what camera you have, what your lighting looks like, nothing. Just go ahead and do what you know you want to do. And things happen later. You can fix your camera, fix everything later. Don't wait. Just start and then do it consistently. If you say you're going to do it every day, do it every day. If you say you're going to do it twice a week, do it twice a week. And do it the same days, because people are going to learn to trust you that way. And I hope you guys learn to trust me. That is all of the questions I have. That was number 15. And that's it. I don't have anything else. I hope you guys learn to trust me. Ooh, that is all of the questions I have. Oh my goodness. That was number 15. I hope that I see you again soon. Till next time, much love. Bye. I can't turn it off.